Hi everyone, it's Ben again with Meet the Neighbors. Um, and today I have two photos for you, uh, one of which will show a life form on Mars, because I think it's time we step it up a little bit and really let you see what's on Mars. I've spent 18 months looking at the surface of Mars very closely, and there is definitely life on there. And if I can see it, then certainly NASA knows it's there, and the government knows there's life on Mars. So today I plan to show you some pretty extraordinary video pictures here. And this first one, like most of them, are taken from the high resolution um, strips that NASA takes of planet Mars. There are certain sections of the planet where they take high resolution pictures that really, get in close to the surface and take pictures of whatever it is that they're interested in. And most of those are have some sort of civilization or life with them. So they're not just taking the pictures because they're interested in the dirt and rocks that are there. There's something there that interests them. And if you look close enough, and I urge you all to go look for yourselves, get very close to the surface, take your time and look at them very closely, you'll find this stuff as well. This picture came from one of those high resolution strips that they did. And here, this particular area, um, these fence posts right along here, I know you can see them. They're set up along which would be basically probably here on Earth the equivalent of a walking trail or a bike path or something of that nature. And this whole back wall um, was artwork all along the back wall. So you would either, ride your bike or walk along this pathway with these fence posts and admire the artwork that was along the embankment as you walked along. So this is difficult to tell, but this is a big elevation of a hillside here, and then there's a walkway or roadway right along these fence posts, and then again it drops down off from here down to another elevation. And this is where you would walk along. And as you did, you would admire this art. Now, I need you to look closely at this back hillside. And if you look really close, you can make out some of the artwork that's here on the back embankment. To me, it sort of looks like a cat or something here. There's an eye right here. There's a mouth here. The head is basically right here. The neck comes down. The first leg is here. Second leg. The body of the cat, we'll call it a cat, is the back leg. There's a tail here. There's actually another leg kicked up in the air, and then it carries back down this way. Maybe I can help you see it better if I attempt to draw this out. Now understand I don't have any computer skills, so please bear with me while I do this. So I'm going to outline the artwork on this back wall for you, and hopefully you guys can see this. To me it looks kind of like a cat. And this leg would be his first leg. And then the second leg is sort of like, whoops, sorry about that. And And his back leg comes around this way. Kind of looks to me, it's difficult to make out, but like there's a tail right up in here. And then it looks something like that to me, is what I see. Or maybe this was the tail part and this was the other back leg. Right in here appears to be a mouth. I don't know if you guys can make that out. And an eye right there. So I'm going to try to delete that or erase that. And hopefully you can, or even better yet, let's erase all ink. There you go. Alright, so I don't know if you can make it out, but again, there's an eye right there. Front leg, another front leg, the torso or body of the cat, and there's a back leg there. But what's amazing about this is that this is Mars, people, and these are fence posts running along a walkway. And NASA and JPL will tell you there's nothing on Mars, but clearly these posts running along this pathway are not, they shouldn't be there, but they are. So let's see if we can move ahead to the next picture. I've with my limited computer skills, I changed the, there we go. So now it might be a little bit easier to see the artwork on the back embankment here. You can kind of see the back leg, the front leg. Kind of does that, and you can kind of look closely at the eye and the mouth and the head, and you can actually see it like almost kind of has like hair on it, like a mane of something on that. Could be a lizard, could be a cat. I'm not sure what they were trying to draw on this back wall, on this embankment, but these are definitely fence posts. I know you can see them, and this runs right along here, but this wasn't the only artwork on this wall. If you followed this along, there was different pieces of artwork all along this wall. But really what I wanted to capture was the posts that ran along here, making up the fence, so that you didn't fall down this embankment. So really amazing picture of Mars, and I would call that pretty much absolute proof that there is life on Mars. So moving on, let's give you one more look. I don't know if you can see the art better and the fence post better on this one, or possibly that one. So there you have it. That is definitely a drawing of some kind of creature, whether it's a lizard, a cat. I don't know what it is, but I wished I had better skills. I know a lot of you guys are excellent with your computer, and you could probably bring this right out perfectly clear. I just don't have those skills, but anyone willing to step up and do that, that would be terrific. So moving on, let's see, where are we here? Okay, this next one, this was the one of the pictures I actually captured, a life form on Mars. So this one is really important and pretty crazy, actually. This was early on when I first started really looking at the surface, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I just learned how to start taking pictures of it, and lucky enough, I was able to capture this. Now, at the time that I got this picture, I was playing around with all of the settings on Google Mars, and I actually got to see this and other things all around this guy right here, perfectly clear, as if he was in the next room. But let's talk about what you're looking at here. This is an alien soldier. His face mask is right here. He's wearing a helmet with a transmitter right here on top of it. This is his shoulder. This is his bicep right here, and if you look really close, you can actually see the symbol right on his bicep, telling you, what division he's in or what he's all about. This black thing right here is actually a gun. He's carrying a gun, and his forearm swings right down to his fist right here. And this, what you're looking at right here is an alien soldier on the surface of Mars. This is his backpack right here. Now I understand this is not very clear, but when I got to see it, after playing with all the settings on Google Mars, I could see him climbing out of this hole. I don't know if he's going into the hole, back and into the hole, or climbing out of the hole, but there he is. So let's see if this one, I tried to clear it up a little. I don't know if you can see him better here. His helmet, the transmitter on his helmet, his face mask. So he's looking in this direction, sort of this way, right here. This black thing is his gun. Again, his shoulder is right here. Here's his bicep. And then his forearm swings down to his fist right here. Now, he's probably a little difficult to see, just like because here on Earth, if you were in a war setting or a battle setting, you'd be difficult to see against the background as well, wearing camouflage or whatever it is. So I'm sure part of this suit here is actually, part of his camouflage, or difficult to make out against the background. So I hope you can see this for sure, but it was really amazing when I found it, because it was as clear as he was climbing out of a hole in the next room in my house. So all right, so that isn't what I wanted at all. Let's try to, I'm going to try to make this much more visible for you here. Let's see if the other picture's better. I'm not sure which one's better for you guys. I think it's this one. So let's try this and draw. All right. Whoop. Erase all link. All right. So here we go. I'm going to outline the best I can. His forearm comes down. His fist is right here. And his elbow up to his bicep, around his shoulder, up over his helmet transmitter. And his helmet comes right around like this. And then you can kind of make out his black gun right in here. So right here is his face mask. This is his helmet transmitter right here. You can actually make out the insignia on his arm. If you look close enough, you can make it out. It's sort of a cross patch pattern on there. And this is his gun right in here. So he's kind of looking sort of right now in this direction. And his backpack is sitting right here. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is on the surface of Mars. This guy is here crawling out of a hole, or climbing into a hole, I'm not sure which, on the surface of Mars. Let's see, we'll get rid of this and blow that up a little bit for you. So when I tell you there is life on Mars, there is absolute life on Mars, and this is not all the proof I have. I hope you guys can make this out. Some people are able to see it right away. Others can't see it at all. But his mask is sort of a cross pattern. It looks like that on his helmet. And of course his helmet is right in here to his neck, shoulder, bicep, comes right down to his fist, and right up over his shoulder right there, and back up to his helmet. There's a little transmitter right on his helmet right there. I'll erase that, let you get a better look at it. Hopefully you can make that out. I can jump to the other photo. Where are we here? Here we go. There he is right there. You can see the insignia right there on his bicep. Incredible. He was climbing in out of this hole right on Mars. His backpack's sitting right here. There's his face mask, his chin, his helmet, and the black thing. Look at his gun real close. There you go. Proof of life on Mars, people. I have more to go. This is just the beginning. And as if this picture's not amazing enough or proof that there's life on Mars, there's more to come. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone, and please subscribe. Hit the notification button, and get this out. Get this out to everyone you can, please. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get another video out soon.